welcome to the Falcon Pregame Show. My name is Veronica, and today I'm here with
Scott Siegel. I'm happy to be here this morning.
Good, I'm glad to be here. How are you doing this morning?
I'm great. I'm widely awake.
Good, ready to watch some football today?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So last week, Buffalo fell to Akron.
Yes.
Buffalo lost 24-16.
Close game.
Very close game, so hopefully it's not that close today for us.
Yeah.
Buffalo caused 5 turnovers. Sorry. Akron caused 5 turnovers, 4 interceptions, and 1 fumble recovery against Buffalo.
Yeah, watching that fumble recovery, it was pretty violent.
Yeah.
It was pretty violent. I mean, they were fighting for that ball.
Yeah. So some high hopes for our defense today. Akron came up short within the passing yards against Buffalo. They only had about 230, and Buffalo had about 366.
Wow.
So those turnovers, that defense is really kind of what pushed them ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
136 yards. Wow. So that's a big disparity.
Yeah. And Buffalo had about 91 rushing yards, where Akron had about 95. So looking good for our defense today.
Yeah.
And hopefully our offense can get some good plays, some good action up there.
Yeah.
And last week for us, we fell to Kent State 24-21.
That was a great watch, a tough watch, just being a Bowling Green fan. I will say Kent State has not had the best of luck in the past few seasons, but as of recent, there has been some coaching changes, and it's been pretty interesting to see their offensive pass game increase. I don't know if you've noticed that, but Kent State's pass game is getting a lot better. It's getting a lot better.
Yeah, so during that game, us and Kent State, we each had no turnovers, no interceptions, and no fumbles at all during that game. So offense was doing great, defense was
holding down the fort.
Holding down the fort, yep.
Yeah.
And that was actually the first time so far this season that BG has rushed for over 200 yards. They ended that game with 207 rushing yards.
Wow.
So something was clicking there for the offense.
Oh, yeah.
They were moving. And Akron only had about 122. So
Jeez.
Quite a difference there between the two teams.
Yeah.
However, both had about 172 in the passing.
So equal there.
Pretty equal there, yeah.
172 for both teams.
Yep.
Very equal. Wow.
Yep. So
it seems like a pretty decently matched up team.
Yeah.
It's going to be, yeah.
So if BG hopefully can pull it out in the rushing, get some movement up there.
I think so. Home field advantage, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, playing with confidence there at home. Yeah. However, penalties.
Oh, boy. Penalties are a good topic of discussion. As of recent, I've been noticing a lot of backfield penalties, a lot of jumping, false starts. That's probably been BG's kryptonite as of recent. But hopefully today we can, hold down the fort and keep the guys disciplined and focused on the quarterback's calls. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think BG is about 12 of 13 in the MAC for penalties.
12 of 13. Gotta love it.
For most penalties in the MAC. They have 61 penalties on the season, which is 510 yards, about 63.8 yards lost per game.
Wow.
So
just from penalties alone?
Just from penalties alone.
Wow. Interesting statistic there.
And BG nationally is ranked 118th of 134 in FBS. It's about 7.62 penalties per game.
Wow. Not worse than the Cleveland Browns.
Today and focus more on the game and less on the penalties, so we're not losing those yards that make it close games like against Kent State last week.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta hope and pray that everything goes smoothly today. Just watching the game.
Yeah, hopefully they can work with their environment, home field advantage, play with confidence, and pull out a win for us today against Buffalo.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I think that wraps up our first segment.
Yeah, and next we're going to look at the lay of the land and the MAC standings and the Falcon QB carousel. welcome back. Still hope everyone is doing well on this Saturday morning. Now we're looking into BG and their QB carousel.
Yeah.
So we have about 3 quarterbacks that are hurt and potentially starting a freshman today.
Oof. Well, you know what? There's some room for some proof of talent, I guess. You know.
Yep. So far this season, we've started with Drew Pine. We saw some movement from Lucian Anderson, Baron May, and now we're on to Hunter Najim. How do you think game went last week going through those quarterbacks?
I think the game overall went pretty good. Unfortunately, there were a few injuries, but let's see what happens this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, even though we're going through quite a few quarterbacks, still able to come out, play with some confidence.
Yeah.
Get some good team chemistry moving around and make some plays. With those injuries, we're kind of looking at other injured players so far this season. I know we started out this season, we lost Dorian Pringle, big linebacker, very important on the line there. We lost Garrison Blair, Ian Van Der Meer, and Pine. Pine was dressed last week. Do we think he's ready to play this week?
You know, honestly, he had a knee injury? Was it a knee injury, I think?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay. You know, usually when you get an injury like that, it can take a little bit to recover depending on the severity, even if it's just a sprain. Mm-hmm. But hopefully we'll see some action today.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see something.
We'll see. Cameron Petaway, running back, he's a big one to lose out for injury right now. But hopefully they'll be back some point this season. Get some wins in there. Looking ahead, MAC standings bowl games. So BG has to win 3 of their next 4 games in order to make it to a bowl game. Buffalo, they're 4 for 4 right now. So they only need to win 2 of their last 4 games to be a contender for a bowl game this season.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen Bowling Green go to any bowl game for that matter.
Yeah.
So I think our chances are pretty short this season, but
yep.
You know, there's always room for next season. I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah, so we're 3 for 5 right now. So got to win 3 of those last 4 games.
Yeah.
Hopefully starting today, we'll be on that good streak to be a good contender for a bowl game. Looking ahead, trivia. What BGSU alumni won a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
That's the question for today.
Dear moms and dads, we know it's not always been easy, and it's been a lot of hard work. What you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. To collect your diplomas.
Everything I do it for you.
Mom, love you all.
No, it's true. Everything I do it for you.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Welcome back. Scott, how are you doing still?
Oh, I'm good. Hanging in there.
Good. We're going to look at some impact players for both BG and Buffalo today. Buffalo, we're looking at Victor Snow. He's a wide receiver, very fast and mobile.
Yeah, Snow's got some really good hands.
He'll be dangerous on the offense for us today. We're also looking at Red Murdoch. He's a linebacker, kind of similar to Gideon Lampron.
Okay.
He leads Buffalo in their tackles. So, and for BG, like I said, Gideon, he leads us in tackles. He has 77 on the season.
Wow.
And for tackles for loss, he's at 9.5. So he's really impacting the defense there with those tackles. It's going to be exciting seeing him play today and also seeing someone very similar on the exact same end for Buffalo. Also, we're looking at Jacob Harris, tight end. he leads the team with 4 touchdown catches of the season. So he's really showing out this season. I think they just did an article on his dad. It was a quarterback here at BG.
Oh.
So he's kind of playing with the legacy. He's got his name around these parks. Some keys to the game. So Buffalo is looking to attack BG's offensive line in the blitz.
Yes, I think Buffalo's blitz game is going to be probably pretty strong today. They're going to try and pick apart Bowling Green's offense and just find every single weakness that they can. So Bowling Green's just got to play as strong. They just have to have a line.
Yeah, BG has struggled against defenses that have had complex blitz schemes in the past. So hopefully they're able to get something together today and be prepared for that.
Yeah.
Hopefully they practiced that this past week, knowing Buffalo pulls that out. Also, Buffalo throws the ball deep often. BG secondary, their cornerbacks and safeties are kind of their weak link on the team. So if you kind of throw the ball deep against them, Buffalo will have a chance to score in that end. For BG, though, obviously keep those penalties hopefully under about 5. They're really struggling on penalties so far this season. They're racking up numbers. Like I said, they're 12 out of the 13 teams with most penalties in the MAC.
Crazy statistic.
Yeah. And like I said, all those quarterbacks that we're kind of going through. So hopefully protecting the quarterback. We've had 3 of them go down so far with injury. So obviously protect the quarterback, keep the penalties under 5.
Yeah, I think Bowling Green's offensive line has to play a good block game, especially protecting their quarterbacks because they've had so many quarterbacks injured this season. Just focusing on their man coverage on the offensive line is going to be really important, and preventing those shake off screens into the backfield.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good game today, as long as Buffalo does the things that they're supposed to do. Hopefully BG can do the things that they need to become successful over Buffalo.
Yeah. Hope and pray.
Yeah.
Hope and pray that it's a good game. I mean, just hope both teams play well and we get some good action today.
Yeah, and hopefully home field advantage coming off a loss last week.
Yeah.
For both us and Buffalo. So we'll see who comes out on top today.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to be looking at our game day picks. Trivia again, we're asking what BGSU alumni has won a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. How to control the flames. What to do with hot coals. How to secure your chains. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hello and welcome back. We are still here. Now we're looking at our game day picks today for the conference games here in the MAC. First up, we have Central Michigan versus Western Michigan.
Ooh, I'm going to have to say Central Michigan. Okay, actually, let's go Central Michigan over Western.
See, I'm going to go with Western Michigan. I think that their run game has been more consistent lately, especially at home. And I think that they're going to set the tempo and kind of wear Central down a little bit.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think it'll definitely be a good game, but I think Western has a lot of momentum, and they've been running the ball really well.
Yeah, this season, I mean, both teams are powerhouses, to be honest. Just mainly defensively. Both teams have a really strong defense this season, from what I've noticed. So it's going to be an interesting matchup.
Yeah. And looking at UMass versus Akron, I'm going to go with Akron today.
Me as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Akron has kind of looked cleaner these past couple weeks. Again, they're at home. I think they'll capitalize on all the mistakes they made last week and kind of really put themselves ahead over UMass today. And I think that their defense, like I said, is going to come up with some big stops. Last week, like I said, they were forcing turnovers and interceptions and fumbles, and I think they're gonna get UMass today.
Yeah, Akron's had a really violent run game this season. Their running back is an absolute powerhouse.
Yeah.
He's very strong.
And then we have Miami of Ohio versus Ohio University. I'm going to go with Miami on this one as well.
Me as well. Yeah, just seeing how uniform Miami is as a team, just their overall just discipline. I think they are in the lowest. They have the lowest penalties of any team in the MAC currently, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that'll be an interesting matchup.
And this is a big rivalry game for them as well.
It is.
So
Bobcats and Redhawks.
I think both teams are pretty tough, disciplined, and they hate losing this game against each other.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a great game. Miami, their defense has really been the difference, like you said, for them this season. They kind of dictate the pace and force teams with uncomfortable drives. So Miami and their defense, I think, are going to take away the win for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kent State versus Ball State. What do you think, Scott?
To be honest, I have Ball State over Kent. It's been shown time and time again that Kent State is, pretty undisciplined with their ball handling skills, as in passing game. So I know that Ball State's got a really good defensive backfield. Their safeties have been fantastic this season. So, yeah, I'm going to have to say Ball State over Kent. I'm expecting to see some turnovers as well, maybe some interceptions.
Yeah.
Just from Kent's weak pass game.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ball State as well today. I think that both programs are kind of rebuilding right now, and they're each kind of looking for momentum later in the season in play here. Ball State, they're also very good defense, but they're very stable on offense right now. And I think Kent has kind of struggled to finish drives a little bit right now this season. So with Ball State being more consistent within these key situations, I think that they're going to pull away that win today.
Yeah.
Northern Illinois versus Toledo. I'm going with Toledo.
I'm going with Toledo as well.
Yeah, I think Toledo, they have that veteran quarterback.
Yes.
Very explosive offense. We saw that a couple weeks ago. Sorry, BG saw that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I just think as long as they don't beat themselves up, I think that they have a lot of talent across the board, and I think that they're going to pull this one off.
Yeah. I mean, as we saw in the Bowling Green Toledo game, that was a really close game until the fourth quarter, where Bowling Green ended up taking the lead, and we saw Toledo's passing game was really strong during that game.
Yeah.
That is one of the things that almost caused Bowling Green to lose that victory.
Yeah. I think definitely be a close game, but I think, Toledo's definitely going to get that one today.
Yeah, Toledo's going to walk.
And then lastly, Buffalo versus Bowling Green.
The big question of the day, huh?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident with Bowling Green today.
Yes.
I think they want that bowl game this season, so I think they're going to pull off this one today. We've seen their offense kind of get into rhythm as the season goes on.
Yeah.
So I think that as long as they can pull out that run game, like I said, they rushed for over 200 yards last week. So hopefully if they can keep that momentum going, start hot, hopefully defense gets some good stops.
Yeah.
I think Bowling Green can pull this one off today.
Yeah. I would absolutely agree with that. Yeah, Bowling Green's just hopefully got some really good momentum going on with their running game. So it's going to be an interesting game today. Very entertaining one, hopefully.
Yeah.
So.
And playing with confidence at home.
Yeah.
So
home team advantage.
Oh yeah. So hopefully with the
home field advantage. Sorry.
Yep, Military Appreciation Night tonight. I think they're also doing seniors. I think they're honoring 21 seniors today as well. So they've got a lot going for this game. But I think, like you said, the home team advantage. I think momentum from loss last week. I think they're going to pull this one off
Yeah.
over Buffalo.
Yeah.
All right.
Guess
Well,
we'll just have to see.
that's all I have. We're going to say goodbye then.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Thanks
Yeah.
for having me on the show.
Of course.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you guys.